Gardeners. Today we are going to listen to a read aloud. The read aloud is called What Do Animals Need? This story is an informational text. Informational texts tell us facts about a topic. Examples of topics are a person who really lived or events that actually happened. So an informational text is true. Now let's look at the cover of the book. The cover of a text tells me the title or what the text is called. The title of this text is What Do Animals Need? It also says the text is down here, by Margaret McNamara. That means she wrote the words in the text. We call her the author. Now, let's turn the page. This is called the title page. I see more photos of animals on the title page, and I see the title, and I see the author again. The table of contents helps readers know what the text is about and where to find information. Down here shows us where to find each chapter and the information. If I want to learn more about animals shelter, then I would turn to chapter 3 on page 10, and then I could read that information. Now let's listen to the story and find out about what animals need.
Words to think about. Energy.
This cheetah uses energy to run.
Grow.
A baby elephant will grow to become an adult.
Need.
These warthogs need water to live.
Shelter.
This raccoon uses the tree for shelter.
Space.
These giraffes have space or room to run.
Survive.
This frog eats insects to survive or stay alive.
Remember, when you hear that noise, you go down here to the corner and you turn the page when you are reading a story on your own.
Introduction.
Animals need many things to survive or stay alive. What do you think happens to animals that do not get the things they need?
Giraffes. Zebra. Leopard. Ermine. Fish. Bear.
All right, boys and girls, before we turn the page, I want you to look at these words in bold. That means they are darker than the rest of the words. The two words are need and survive. Words that are important to the topic that we are reading about are bold, so that we pay close attention to them because we need to understand what they mean during the story.
Chapter 1. Animals need food and water.
All animals, including you, need food and water to grow. Animals get energy from the food they eat. Most of an animal's body is water. In order to stay alive, animals find ways to get the food and water they need.
This hawk uses its talons to catch fish. This tiger uses its sharp teeth to get food. This elephant eats leaves to get energy. This deer drinks water to survive. Think about it. Herbivores are animals that eat plants. Carnivores are animals that eat other animals. Omnivores eat both plants and animals. Are you an herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore?
All right, before we turn the page, boys and girls, the text tells me that all animals eat food to make energy. It tells me that the type of food they eat is different. So they don't all eat the same thing. Let's read on to find out more things about animals that are the same and that are different.
Chapter 2. Animals need oxygen.
Take a deep breath of air. You just took oxygen into your body. Living things use oxygen to get energy and to survive. Some animals get oxygen from the air. Some animals that live in water get oxygen from the water.
These bison breathe oxygen from the air. This coral trout gets oxygen from the water. This fish uses its gills. This orca breathes through its blowhole.
So here is something else that is alike, is that all animals need oxygen, but how they get that oxygen is different. Everybody take a deep breath. You just breathe in oxygen. We breathe it in through our nose into our lungs, and then we breathe out.
Chapter 3. Animals need shelter.
Animals need shelter just like you do. Some animals find shelter. Other animals build shelter. A shelter is a safe place for an animal to live. If the weather is too hot or cold, then animals can protect themselves in their shelters.
This ground agama uses an underground shelter for protection. This raccoon finds shelter in a tree. This robin used sticks, mud, and grass to build a nest. This clownfish finds shelter in an anemone. Look at text structure, cause and effect. Look at the word if. This word helps us understand the cause. What word helps us understand the effect?
All right, boys and girls, here is something else that is the same between animals, is that all animals need shelter, somewhere to live to protect them. Where is your shelter, boys and girls? In your house. We all live in a house or an apartment, and that is our shelter. It keeps us safe and warm.
Chapter 4. Animals need space.
Animals need space, or room, in which to move around. If animals do not have space, then they might not find enough food and water. Animals protect their space. What do you do when someone gets too close to you? How can animals find the space they need?
These wild horses like to run. They need a lot of open space. Ants need space too. Ants find space in the soil. These apes make loud noises to protect their space. Conclusion.
In order to survive, animals need 5 things. Animals need water. Food and oxygen give animals energy. Animals need shelter to stay safe. They also need space. If an animal does not have these 5 things, what will happen?
Animals need 5 things to survive: food, water, oxygen, shelter, space.
Boys and girls, I want you to talk to someone near you and talk about what do you think would happen to animals if they did not have what they need. What do you think would happen to those animals if they didn't have those 5 things to survive? Talk with someone near you right now, just like we would if we were in school. We would talk with a partner. I call that turn and talk.
Glossary. Energy. Ability to do work.
Boys and girls, this is the glossary where it will tell you the meaning of words. So if you don't understand a word, this is where you could find out what it means. And then the index tells you what page you can find that word or that topic on. All right, this is the back cover. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story, What Animals Need. Now, your activity on Seesaw will be, it's fun. You get to draw a picture of any animal, and then I want you to record your voice saying, my animal is, and then record what one of their needs is. What do they need? So I want you to really think about that animal. If I chose the zebra, like right there, I would say my animal is a zebra and it needs grass to eat. So that I want you to be more specific and think about, what does that animal really need? What kind of shelter? What kind of food does it eat? I will look forward to listening to your recordings. All right, readers, I will see you soon.